Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Marvel Contest of Champions. So I want to make this video because I see a lot of my new players stuck with 4 stars at rank 1. And I have been working with my friend Bundy on this, and he just started the game. He has been piling through, doing an amazing job. So there is a couple of things to think about when it comes to this. So typically, when you start searching for catalysts, you have a 4-star rank 1, and there's nothing you can do to get that champion to a rank 2. So you have to think about it in a couple of different perspectives. One, it is definitely going to be skill. Definitely want to work on your skill fighting these opponents. 2, part of what feeds into your skill is your mastery setup. Are you using parry? Are you using dexterity? Are you using cruelty and precision? Cruelty and precision, not so much. But you're definitely going to be needing parry and possibly even dexterity. So if you don't have parry unlocked, this is the first thing you want to do. And I believe it's free now. You used to have to pay for it. So that is going to be the big thing. So let me go. So we're going to go to event quests. And then we are going to go to the proving grounds, and we're going to talk about the daily, which is today is the cosmic conflict. So this is the important thing to also start thinking about: the 6 different types of champions. You have tech, mutant, skill, science, mystic, cosmic. All in that order. Tech is good against mutant, weak against cosmic. Mystic is good against cosmic, weak against science. I said that wrong. Let me restart. Cosmic. I'm going to restart. Mystic is good against cosmic, weak against science. Mutant is effective against skill, weak against tech. So you have to figure out that circle of who's good against who and who's weak against who. And you're going to get some hints in the game that will tell you. You're going to see those up and down arrows, and I'll show you that in a couple of fights here. But the first thing to do is know that this is going to be a daily right here. It's going to change every day. It's on rotation so basically, since cosmic is good against tech is going to be the next day. Then on Sunday, there's kind of a break. On Monday, it's going to go to mutant because tech is good against mutant. So it goes in this calendar, this weekly calendar. The proving grounds, where you get the basics tier 1, 2, and 3 catalysts, they're always going to be there. You can always run this event, and it'll be the same event every day. So if we take a look at Cosmic, because what you're going to need to tier up those champions, let's just take a look at some of my rank 1 4 stars. All right, let's take a look at the Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is a very decent champ, unduped. Her special 2 does incredible damage. She can nullify on a crit hit, so she can nullify the opponent's buffs on a critical hit. So cruelty and precision are definitely going to play in effect for her a lot. But let's take a look at the upgrade. All right, so this is telling me we need 4 tier 3 basic catalysts and 3 tier 2 mystic catalysts. So when we take a look at the type of the champion, when we're taking it to a rank 2, we're always going to need tier 2 class catalysts, 3 of them. And then we're always going to need 4 basic tier 3 or tier 3 basic catalysts, 4 of them. And so if we go over here, go back over here, and look at this. Even if you don't need them for any specific champ, I always recommend you run this one because let's say you don't have a Corvus and then all of a sudden you pull a Corvus on, say, Sunday. You're going to have to wait a whole week in order to run this event, and you're probably only going to get one, maybe two if you're lucky. And then if you're persistent, you can use units to buy more, or you can keep running it and collect shards. I'm going to show you a couple of things here. So let's bring this down here. I'm going to use some champions that are not leveled up. And just to kind of show you guys what you should have. Let's see. And if you're wondering why my champion rating is so much higher than yours, it's because champion rating is affected by masteries. The better mastery setup you have, the higher champion rating you have. So I can automatically see if somebody's mastery setup is crap. And I see a lot of it. It's total crap. And if you need help with masteries, also take a look at the videos I made about masteries and definitely check those out. So I got to go almost to... I'm gonna bring in 2 stars here. Of course, my 2 stars are awakened. And oh my god, I can actually use Wasp. Okay, let's see. I need a Mystic though, so I will bring in... I'll bring in Magic. All right. So at this level, you should have a 4-star rank 1 with about 1,000 rating. And let's just take a look here. So when we come in here, we're getting ambushed right now, which is fine. I'm gonna use my magic. As you can see, those were there were up and down arrows for the class disadvantage. I was trying to show you how to bait his special, but he was not having it. So as you can see, in the ambushes, you earn some shards. And these are Tier 2 Cosmic Catalyst Fragment Shards. That will always happen in the ambushes. Alright, so now I have this Spider-Man here. And so as you can see, this down arrow and this up arrow is showing you the class advantage and disadvantage. I'm going to use my Quake and see if I can pull off a ninja with her. I'm going to go in for the parry. Heavy, push him away. Charge. I missed that one. There, got that one. Charge, 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 charge. Oh, I missed that. So I'm getting more familiar with Quake. I haven't used her for so long. But that shows you an easy fight of what you can do, even when your champions are not as strong. So let's do Gamora, because this Thor is like 400 points over her. And Gamora, she always use a heavy to refresh her buffs. I do not play when I talk and thinking about other things. So I was doing some dexterities there with evading Thor, doing her heavy to refresh all of her buffs. And let's see here. Let me see if I can pull this off with Quake. That was much better. So what was going on with Quake there? Just to kind of break this down. So you can charge her aftershock effect. So you hold down the heavy and you just keep charging it. She will purposely evade the first basic hit. So if they come in with a light or medium hit, she's going to evade it. Then you have the chance to block and parry on that second hit. If they do a special attack, she can get clipped by that. She will not evade that first hit. She's constantly charging them with aftershocks. And it's building up into a Quake. As you could see, that debuff on Jirax was timing down, but I kept stacking it by charging that heavy against him. So once it was released, it would cause a bigger damage. Then you saw her continually evade attacks by Drax. So what happened there was that when it timed down, it can cause concussion, and it did. When he's under a concussion, Quake is going to evade all of his basic attacks. So Quake is an amazing champion to use. She doesn't need to be duped. She just comes out of the crystal ready to go and ready to rock. You definitely want to get used to her because she does take some time getting used to. All right, so let's see. So there's a class advantage there. Let's try Quake again. Let's see how well she can do on 38% health. Not bad, considering I was thinking and talking. My mind was going crazy. So you notice I used dexterity to evade Captain Marvel's plasma blast. We're just going to keep going with Quake and see how well she can do. Oh, she got me. And I'm by no means a Quake master, but if you play with her for probably a couple of months, you will definitely get a grasp of Quake. But as you can see, I'm taking these champions that are less than 1,000 and going into this event. Oh my god. And I never used Wasp either. She's a little fun. She's a little unpredictable. But then fighting Spider-Gwen now with the buff is definitely unpredictable. Let's see. Let's go with Gamora. I love Gamora ever since she was buffed up. All right, so that kind of shows you how you can do it. So if you go through this event and you find out that one side of the event is too difficult, just go ahead and take out the easier path. Just start with that, do that as many times as you're able. And here is another trick to that. So you can go and do the Tech 1 Catalyst event. You can probably get about 4 of these a day. You go ahead and sell them, and you almost get enough Tech or Tier 2 shards for a full Catalyst, for a Tier 2 Catalyst for the class. So you can definitely do that. And that kind of leads me into the Tier 3 Catalyst event here. So these champions may be a little bit difficult for you, but these ones are not. These ones you can easily do and get at least one side of the path done. If you do this at least once a day, I would suggest multiple times a day, because you can keep earning these chests and getting more shards. Then you can definitely get a champion, and once you have one champion that is about 1,700, you can definitely try to take it down this path, and keep doing this every day, if not multiple times a day, because you can keep on earning shards. You can keep on doing that until you have enough to rank up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 champions. You'll get to that point of where you can upgrade these. Do not get into the mindset that a 4-star rank 1 champion is ever going to suffice in the game. You will probably end up quitting the game very quickly. But keep in mind, your masteries must be on point for this event, and the only thing you really need is parry and dexterity. Cruelty and precision help out a lot as well. So just keep all that stuff in mind. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I will talk to you guys later.